Boom, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. Oh, actually, I got the playbook. After Bitcoin has a massive sell-off, all of a sudden the bears seem to be coming out of hibernation. I haven't heard anything from a singular bear since the banks, since this huge pump up right there. I haven't heard anything about 12K or 10K, but they're back. As we look over here at the fear and greed index, we're at 41, the first time we've been in fear since March of last year, when the banks, the Silicon Valley and all that stuff collapsed and we got down to 33. We have not been anywhere near this since March of last year. And isn't that coincidentally enough, that was the last time that the bears were in my comments talking about 10K or 12K. But let's take a look at what the charts say. So I pulled a fractal from the 2013 bull run, and I mean, this thing is perfect. There's a couple of major differences, and I'm going to go over that, but structurally, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that this thing is following it pretty closely. Now, thing number one that I need to go over is this top, what people assume is the top, and I'm going to tell you why this actually is not the real top. So simply in Wyckoff distribution, you have a buying climax and then you have a UT, as you can see right here. But the buying climax is actually the real top. What you'll notice is the UT goes a little bit higher, but for all intents and purposes, this is the top of Wyckoff distribution. So we see right here, this is the top, and then you have the UT, a secondary test, if you will. This is when Coinbase IPO'd. This is when the Google Trends were at their all-time high. Let's take a look. So if you look at crypto for Google Trends, what you'll notice is May 2nd, it is at its all-time high, and right here in October, it was much lower. So let's look at the charts. Here is May, and here is October. Now what you'll see, all based on the fractal, that is the same. So here's May, and then late October, you have your double top. May, October, May, and October. So what does this look like? I don't know, maybe this fractal. The point of me saying all of that is Bitcoin is more of a maturing asset than back in 2013. So it's behaving more like Wyckoff distribution rather than a huge just sell off top like this one. Okay, so that's point number one. And the only other discrepancy is this part right here is sort of rounded over, but the bottom was the same, and even the buyback in even hanging out at the 236 like we've been doing for ages. Now, in the past run, we hung out here for 200 days. We have been here for 170 days. All right, what is next? This is next. All right, a massive bull run. Now, what it did go, it went to the 618 and then came back to test the prior trading range. I still believe that this is going to happen. At no point in time throughout Bitcoin's history did we go beyond, from top to bottom, 500 days. At no point did we go beyond, 600 days. All right, so now, from top till now, what the 12Kers are claiming is that we are going to go to 12K and then the bull run. All right, it has been 862 days. So you're telling me, bro, you're telling me that we're going to hang out for 3 years, then make a new low, and then go on a bull run? No, that is not happening. The only possible way that 12K is even in the cards is if this is all really just one giant bull run. And then in that case, 12K, we would hit it, but we would not be stopping there. We would be back testing this prior bottom down here at 3K. If we hit 12K, 3K is where we will be landing. Nothing points to us doing that. No, what it looks like is we're doing this to a T. What does that mean for price? It means I would be shocked if we get below, say, $23,000, especially on a weekly time frame. So right now, the weekly is at, the body is at 26,000. I would be shocked if we get below there. We're likely going to hang out at the 236, aka $26,000 for a bit longer before retracing at a minimum, getting to $35,000, as high as $48,000 before coming back down slightly, which would bring you back into about 30K before then going off and away to the next bull run. And even after this huge sell-off, what you'll notice is if we zoom in, this is still a higher low, aka still an uptrend. Further evidence on the monthly time frame on the Sarcastic RSI. At no point did we go all the way down to 0 and then get out of there and that not be the start of another bull run. Here's the last time we did it. The time before that, this was the bear market, the depths of the bear market. Once we get out of there, we start a bull market. No, friends, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is nothing more than a simple breakout back test, and as long as 25K holds, this is perfectly fine. Continue. Dollar cost average, that is going to be the best strategy for 99% of all people. That means you buy a little bit each and every week regardless of the price. And make sure you follow me for more, you savages.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling.